Hello everyone, my name is Jermaine Durant and this is my pitch for Vicwar, not yet rated. Vicwar is a 3D third-person vehicle combat game where you must eliminate your opponents by using your indestructible vehicle to smash, flip and run over, or blast your opponent to the next dimension. Vicwar is set in the not-so-distant future where remote-controlled robots are used in military engagements. The player can smash, which is to use your vehicle to collide with a solid object such as a wall, opponent, or vehicle. Smashing your opponent's vehicle will cause your opponent's and your concussion meter, which depicts the amount of trauma to the brain, to fill to the red. The vehicle with the greater momentum, which can be boosted with the boost bar, which accelerates the vehicle for a short period of time past its max speed, will determine how fast this meter fills up. When the meter reaches the red zone, the target will become dizzy and lose control of their vehicle. While the meter is in the red, any further damage or force received will decrease the health bar. A player will be terminated once the health bar reaches zero. The player can use his vehicle's weapon to blast, which is to use any force to move a solid object that does not involve smashing. Blasting your opponent's vehicle will increase their concussion meter without affecting yours. The player can also flip, which is to use a combination of smashing and blasting to turn your opponent's vehicle upside down or in any of its sides. Once the opponent's vehicle is flipped and stays in that position, the driver will be ejected. An ejected driver cannot enter a flipped vehicle. However, they can find some means to get the vehicle back upright and enter it. A player has a choice to exit the vehicle at any time. Once a player is on foot, they are equipped with a rocket launcher with limited ammo and two explosive mines. They will have to find ammo crates scattered across the level once their ammo reaches zero. A player can also use the boost bar to sprint for a short period of time to get out of a sticky situation. There will only be two selectable vehicles and one medium-sized level for this game due to the scope of this project. However, there may be downloadable content in the near future. Players have 10 lives and will try to eliminate each other before the timer reaches zero. If the timer expires and no one is eliminated, the player with the least amount of life will lose. The boost bar can only be used once the vehicle is at its max speed and the player is at max walking speed. A player's vehicle will not respawn unless it falls off the level before the player dies or the player drives off the level in the vehicle. Each vehicle's weapon system has a timer between shots to avoid spamming. The boost bar refills over time once the player is not receiving damage. The health bar does not auto-refill. Once it reaches zero, the player dies. The game can be played with up to 4 players locally with the possibility to spend. The fact that the player can exit their vehicle gives them the option to play the game as a third-person shooter. They can also play the game as a racing game, driving from point to point around the level to complete a lap, and any combination of each to create unique gameplay and experiences. Cell Damage and Twisted Metal series. The risks involved include making the game and the physics system to work in a believable and stylized way that it is both fun and realistic, and also creating enough levels and vehicles and weapons to give the player experience over time so they don't feel bored.